Yo, what's going on my people? HumidityLiquidity here. Welcome back to a brand new video. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through 13th of April price action, and I'm going to be showing you how you could have entered and the thought process you should have had going into today's trading. Alright, so I'm just going to put my replay tool to 8 o'clock. Alright, so first of all, what would I do? First of all, I'll mark out my Asian range from 19 o'clock to midnight. So from 7 p.m. to midnight, I'll put my midnight opening price right here. So here's our open. Here's our daily open price. Or just write midnight open. Alright, so here's our midnight open price to show us at the power of 3. That should be playing out throughout the day. Okay, and then here's our Asian range. Mark out the low. We want price to take out the Asian low. And then going into 8:30, let me just mark out the time, 8:30 to 12 o'clock or 11. It's all right. So right here, there's an order block, which we can see right here. Let me just mark it out. Here's our 15-minute order block. We want to see price take out the Asian low, come into this order block, give us this sort of retracement, break of structure, come to imbalance, and continue above the midnight open price. Okay, so what does price do? Price taps the Asian low, comes in to this area right here, doesn't. Okay, and then price comes deeper below into this order block, as you can see from this wick. Okay, and then so we're now in 8:30, nothing yet. So now this low just has been created. See the 5-minute. Now we're looking for price to either come down here one more time, take out this low, and then give us a break, or we're looking for price to break structure right here and then give us a retracement to go higher. So let's see what price does. Okay, so price comes, takes out this low right here, and now we want a break of structure. Okay, so we're given a break of structure. Okay, so given these two candles, look on a 15-minute. So on the 15-minute we have this imbalance. Okay, and then let's look on a 5-minute. It's overlap. 3-minute. Could refine it to this one, but there's no need. So this 15-minute, this is where you'd want to take your entry off of. Right here. I would put my stop loss over here and aim for this wick up here. So this would be my final take profit. First take profit up here. So let me just mark this out. Here are your buy stops. So buy side liquidity or buy stops. So here are the buy stops you'll be wanting to target. So this is your targets for the day, and partial one, full take profit. And here is yesterday's high, so here's your full take profit. But here there's an imbalance which could have acted as resistance or whatever you want to call it, which could have caused a reversal over here and then potentially came down. Okay, so let's see what happened. Price came in, gave the entry. Just going to take this off. Went up one more time. Let's have a look on a 5 minute what's going on. So price has created this imbalance now. Let me just mark out the break of structure previously. Here's our break in market structure. Here was the sell side liquidity being taken. Let me just keep this all simple. Buy side liquidity. Whoops. Okay, so here's our buy side liquidity. Let's make it more understandable. Alright, so what has price done now? So we got a break of structure down here, our entry, and then now price has broke structure once more. And now it's given the imbalance. Here's our fair value gap. And now we want to see price go up again. Stop loss below here, take profit up here. Could reduce your stop loss depending on how you want to enter. Okay, and now we see price reject. Comes down a bit deeper. See if it comes into the 50%. Okay, so price comes down deeper than 50%. And then we want to see price continue up. Okay. Price goes up. Another imbalance created here. So we could potentially get an entry here. Or we can get another entry right here. What do we see happen? Price taps it. Price continues up. Taking out the buy side liquidity. So this first buy side liquidity pool was met. And so was the second one. Right here. Could have taken another one. And yeah. So here are your 3 entries you could have taken. This 15-minute imbalance. Right there. Another entry here. 3 entries were given in the AM session. Now, let's see what the PM session could have given us. So PM session from 1:30 PM to 4:30. This is all Eastern time, by the way. So, okay, so it's gonna go to 1 minute. So currently, we'll be aiming for this high right here. So this high, and we want this sell side liquidity pool to get taken. Okay, so let me just mark this out. So we want this sell side liquidity to be taken. Sell side liquidity. And then we have a order block. We have an order block right here. Let's have a look at the 3 minute. Okay, so it's kind of choppy here, but the 2 minute. Okay, so we have an order block right in this area. Let's have a look at a 1 minute. All right. So yeah, we have an order block in this area that price could potentially reverse from under the sell side liquidity pool. If it goes up to the buy side liquidity pool, we want price to come up there, break structure, give us a FVG entry, and then come to the sell side and take profit over here in this area. Okay, so let's play and see what happens. Okay, so no great movement yet. Okay, so prices come in, taken buy side liquidity. Now we want to break of structure. Looking for displacement. Okay, here we go. Here's our displacement candle. Price book structure. Fair value gap created. Now we want price to come into here and go down to our sell side liquidity pool and into this order block area. Okay, so price comes up, touches the fair value gap, and now we want price to drop down into our sell-side liquidity pool. This wick right here is where you take your profits. Okay, now price is taking the sell-side liquidity. Now we should be looking for a buy. Price comes into this area, no break of structure, so nothing valid yet. Okay, price doesn't take it this low. Look for a displacement candle up. Has price broken structure here? Yes, it has. Still looking for better. Okay, so here price has broken structure and is displaced. Look on a 5 minute. Okay, 3 minute. Okay, looks good. So if we look on a 5 minute, any fair value gap created, we can see this small one created right in here. Just move this box. Okay, so we see this small fair value gap created here. On the 3 minute, it's bigger, so we could use that. 3 minute fair value gap. Now, what we're looking for, we're looking for price. Since it broke structure, we want price to come back down here and then continue and give us a buy side liquidity pool up there. So let me just move this one to the side. And right, 1 second. Okay, so here's our buy side liquidity that we're aiming for. We want price to come to this 3 minute fair value gap and to go up. So let me just mark this out. Stop loss there. Targeting up here. Okay, so price comes into this. And now we're looking for price to attack buy side liquidity. What does price do? Continues up. For another break of structure right here. Price breaks, displaces. Let's have a look on another time frame. No fair value gap offered, no entries offered, but we got this entry down here attacking the ball up. You could have entered from this order block, but it's not really. Could have entered from this order block, but there's no really nice displacement candles to make you really confident in this entry. So now we're looking for price to continue up to this buy side liquidity, and our objective has been met. So let me quickly go back through what happened in the AM session and then PM session. Okay, so what did we start off with? In the AM session, we started off this 15-minute order block below the Asian low. We marked out our buy side liquidity, the Asian low, which is our sell side liquidity in this case, before the 8:30 opening price. Marked out the midnight open. Over here is our manipulation. Over here, price opened above. For London, manipulated, distributed down. And then for the day, this area became manipulation after, since today was bullish. So this area consolidated, manipulation down here, and then this one distributed for this is the New York's session going up. Okay, hope you guys understood that. That was a ICT Power 3. So I could talk about it in another video, but let's get on with this. So 15-minute order block, Asian low taken, price traded in, price broke structure, price came into the 15-minute fair value gap, price retraced into it, went up, went to the 5-minute fair value gap met, structure break, continuation up, first buy side liquidity pool met, then the other buy side liquidity pool up here, continued targeting, price kept going up, gave us a fair value gap here, price continued up, gave us our objective. Then for the PM session, went on the 1 minute, we had to look at where the liquidity was. Sell side liquidity right here, buy side liquidity was here. Price took the buy side liquidity, hunted sell side liquidity from this area down to here, and then price came into this order block area and then continued up into the buy side liquidity. And it gave us an entry right here after price displaced and gave us a fair value gap on the higher time frame, 5 minutes, on a 5 minute fair value gap right here, and the 3 minute. Okay, let's see, 3 minute and 5 minute. Yeah, so yeah, keeping it simple and efficient. All right, so let me just clear all this, and I'm going to be talking about where I think price will go for tomorrow's session. So for tomorrow, on the daily chart I'm looking for price to come into this daily fair value gap right here, looking for price to take out previous day highs. Here's our liquidity, so previous daily high, and the other one's also a previous daily high from 2 days ago. Okay, and now I want price to come up into this fair value gap and then continue down into this fair value gap down here. So let me just, so I want price to come into this fair value gap for us to get buy entry. So price up into this fair value gap, give it entry, down into this fair value gap, and come up to these equal highs and whatever it wants to do. So yeah, this is what I'm looking at. We'll decide where to target after this, but if this confirms us to be bullish, these were my targets would be right there. So yeah, let's have a look on the 1 hour just to make it a bit more clear. So on the daily, these highs right here, what time is it? Yeah, so let me just, okay, yeah, here it is. All right, so yeah, I'm targeting these highs. These are both buy side liquidity pools. Want price to come up into here, tap this fair value gap, potentially come into this order block, and then take out all these lows. So yeah, so this is a 4 hour fair value gap, a daily fair value gap. There's an hourly order block right here, so you could expect price to potentially come up into here and then continue down, take out this sell side liquidity pool and come down to this daily fair value gap and then go up. So we'll just see what price wants to give us, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it was beneficial. See you guys in the next video, and yeah, hope this was insightful. All right, bye.